Hi YouTube, been a while. Just here to review the fish in the Red Sea Reefer 525. Okay, fish all doing very well. I do run a UV sterilizer through the system, which I think really helps to keep the fish a lot more healthier than not running one, killing all the parasites and whatnot that can be in the water column. All these fish here are from Majestic Aquariums in Tarrant Point. I would not be comfortable placing any fish from anywhere else due to the service and the professional care that those guys take. Just for an example on that matter, I added this guy here. He's a powder blue. I always wanted a powder blue, but I know that they are quite a delicate species to put in your system due to being an ick magnet. And when I picked him up, I was a little bit concerned. His eye is a bit cloudy, and he did have a couple of like little bits of specks on his fins and here and there, but overall his health looked pretty good from being in their quarantine system. But in addition to that, Luke, who manages Majestic Aquariums, he did a freshwater bath at the store, so which was great. And I think if you can encourage your local LFS, your local fish store, to do this with your fish, it just removes any parasites or any nasties that are on the fish before you bring them home. A lot of people do run a quarantine tank, but with this guy here, I might be wrong, but I feel more comfortable that he goes into a system like this where he can hide, he can, you know, be comfortable being out of sight until he gets settled with the other fish, and is happy to come out and be part of the family that's in there. I did notice with introducing him, the unicorn tang was the absolute bastard to him, this guy here. I've had him since he was half that size. He was the only one really that gave him a bit of a hard time, but that seems to have settled down. He's coming out now. This is day 3. But he just tends to circle around this part of the reef, so hopefully give him time, he'll be happy and swimming around the whole tank. Okay, so that's the powder blue. Now the most happiest and the king is the Naso here. I've nicknamed him Roger. Now this guy is so comfortable and so happy, and he's not shy. He swims over to your hand. I've patted him. He's giving me bloody nips on the fingers. He's super cool and super healthy. I'll just see if I can get a better close-up of him. There is not a blemish on Roger. He is doing fantastic, and he's such a character. Okay, also we got the Sailfin, who's doing really well. You can notice they're quite fat. I do like to feed these fish. I believe that, like anything else, you know, you go hungry, you tend to get sick. So I do try and keep food up to these guys. As far as the sea veggie, and I feed mysis shrimp and a little bit of New Life Spectrum from time to time. Okay, what else have we got? We got, when they come out, there's 2 Hawaiian Tangs in here. Hiding it right now, of course, that I'm doing a video. Here we go. There's 2 of these guys. They're about the same size. They're looking really good. They did fight a lot when they were first introduced, which is a while back now, but they are just like 2 mates that hang out. I do have a Azure damsel in here, and a lot of people don't like damsels, but this guy hasn't been too bad. He doesn't really give him a hard time, so I'm happy for him to stay in there. He's okay. I do have these white-tailed, I think they're damsels as well, in there as well, which they've been pretty cool. And there is also, there's 3 these blue-green chromis, and I have noticed 2 of them have ganged up on one of them. This is the one that's been picked on at the moment, and I really don't know why, because I thought that those guys all schooled together, but who knows. What else have we got? That's pretty much it, really. Oh, we got the clownfish. There's a maroon clown here who's pretty aggressive. If you can see, just sticking out of that plate looking coral on the left hand side there, there's an anemone tucked up in there, and he's pretty, she or he, whatever the hell it is pretty protective over that. And it also, there's a little Ocellaris one up here, and he just hangs around the gyra because I think he's a bit scared of the maroon, but he's been there for a long time, seems happy enough, comes out, gets his food. So that's a fish review. On the Red Sea Reefer from Sydney, all Majestic Aquariums gear and fish and setup. So hope all is well with your reef tanks. Just a bit of a shot down the side there. The corals are doing okay. What else can I tell ya? Not much. Anyway, tank's looking pretty cool. I did adjust my flow with the gyros. They were a bit noisy, and managed to quieten them down. Anyhow, all is good. I'll just flick it around for another side shot. And here, this is for the water clarity. There we go. So as you can see, our water is quite pristine, and I think that's a big key to the health of your fish too. The cleaner the water, the cleaner the environment. It's happy. And there we go. That's the fish stock for the Red Sea Reefer 525. Signing off.